Hey, okay, I think we are live. I think we are on. Okay, here we go. No viewers yet, but they can look at it on the Rerun. Here we go. How y'all doing, Facebook? This is Jay Hollingshed, mental performance coach. Right now I'm on an exercise bike, so if you hear me breathing hard or whatever, that's what I'm doing. But as promised, I'm going to give you 365 days of my 7 pillars of mental performance. Today is Monday, December 31st, 2018. And today, pillar number 2 is confidence and motivation. I was sitting here thinking about exactly what I'm going to do or what I'm going to say. I jotted down some notes. So here we go. All right, we're going to first define that. Confidence. Confidence is your ability to believe. Believing in your ability to succeed. Confidence is a belief in your ability to succeed. Now, motivation. That's your reason for doing what you do. So the link between the two is that confidence can easily be a motivating factor. Confidence is a motivator. Now, also when I think of confidence, I think of confidence as being a spiritual magnet, an intangible attractiveness. When I say that because confident people, they exude a certain energy. And that energy, you can tell when a confident person walks in the room. People give them their attention. If somebody that's shy and timid, they walk in the room, you won't even notice until they walk past you or until they finally sit down and you'll be like, oh, a person. But let a confident person walk in the room. You'll walk in, you'll be able to tell me what they're wearing, how tall they are, their hairstyle or whatever. You will be able to tell me some details about that person because their confidence commanded your attention. It attracted your attention. Now, as far as confidence being an intangible magnet, it will attract attention. The right confidence will attract more than attention. The right confidence will attract successful opportunities, successful people. It will attract people for better relationships. So confidence, it attracts energy. It attracts the right energy. Confidence and motivation, they work hand in hand. They're like cause and effect. One is a cause, one is effect. The effect becomes the cause. So once you're motivated to do something and you do it, you build up their confidence, and that confidence becomes your motivating factor to do something else or to do the next thing on your list. Now, something else that want to mention, confidence attracts people and your attention because look at actors, look at the actresses, and look how confident they are. Confidence also brings a level of sex appeal to certain people. Now, how many of you know that there are people that you don't find very physically attractive? They're not the most physically attractive person, but for some reason, you still pay attention to them. There's something about them that's captivating your attention. That's their level of confidence. Now, as far as confidence, what are some things that will hurt your confidence? 2 things in particular that will hurt your confidence. I call them confidence killers. Fear and self-doubt. Fear and self-doubt actually kill your confidence. They block all the attraction. They will block everything that I just mentioned, all the opportunities. If you are shy, keep it to yourself. If you're that shy person that walked into the room, you won't get noticed for any opportunities. Like you won't get noticed until you're in the room and you're sitting down, if you get noticed then. But if you walk into the room with confidence, you feel a difference. You notice the difference. You see the difference, and the difference will get the attention of those around you. That's your confidence that's talking. It precedes you. It speaks for you. Now, give you an example of confidence being overthrown by fear and self-doubt. Let's take the story of, let's use an acorn. Say you take an acorn and you plant the acorn in the ground. Now, you are what's inside of the acorn, okay? You're the actual plant that's going to grow. But for that plant to grow from the ground, first thing it has to do, it has to break that shell, the outer shell, which is hard as all get out. So once you get the strength and determination to break that outer shell can be seen as a form of fear. That outer shell can be seen as a form of self-doubt. You break that outer shell and you start to push past it, but you're still in the ground. You got to push through a lot of dirt. You got to push through a lot of darkness to even get up and get out to the sunlight. So all that dirt, all that darkness, that's fear. That can be seen as fear. That's your self-doubt. And once you're pushing past all of that, you push a little further. You've gained some momentum. You've gotten a little bit of confidence to push even further. That's motivating you. You go another inch, and then you reflect back on your successes. You look back at how far you've come. I'm like, oh, dude, I just came that far? Oh, come on, man. I can take another step. I've taken 30. Let me take 2 more steps. I don't know how far it is until I break the ground and get some sunlight, but I've come this far. I can't stop now. That's how your confidence becomes a motivating factor, and it motivates you to go further and further. Now, fear and self-doubt are things that will hurt your confidence, but what can you do to gain confidence? First of all, when you say you're going to do something, finish what you start. Complete your task, because every task that's completed gives you a certain momentum. It gives you a certain energy. It gives you a certain level of accomplishment. That feeling of accomplishment becomes motivation. I did this. I can do better. I can go further. Another thing that will help build self-confidence, stop worrying about what everybody's saying about you. Don't pay attention to what everybody says you can and cannot do. That's their opinion. They're entitled to it. They can control their mouth, but they cannot control you or your actions. So take the action to keep going. Ignore what the naysayers are saying. And the last thing about what can help your confidence, where's my notes? Confidence. Last thing that can help your confidence, gain confidence. Oh, I mentioned it earlier. Reflect on your successes. Look at how far you've come. Look at everything you've accomplished. Let's take 2018, for example. You've made it to the end of the year. You've made it through. One step at a time. You completed one step, that's a success. That's motivation. That's going to give you confidence. You made it to 365 days. One more day, you completed the entire year. So confidence, motivation, those are things that are very important in mental performance. Confidence and motivation is actually my number 2 pillar of the 7 pillars of mental performance. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much. Like I said, I'm on this exercise bike. I'm trying to get my sweat on for a little bit. Then I'm going to go to a New Year's party. But like I said, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you liked the video, share it with your friends. And tune in tomorrow for day 3. Thank you. I appreciate you. Be well, stay blessed, and through love, be a blessing.